and it is December 13th, Monday, December 13th. We have 5 days left until winter break, so I am excited for all of us, but we want to make sure that for the next 5 days, we are doing great things in the Eagle's Nest. We'll talk a little bit about that today as we close out this week. But before we get started on morning announcements today, I'm going to pause for the next 10 seconds because I want to make sure that there are no side conversations going on, that you are focused on the screen right now. One of our Fairview Fives is actively listening to the speaker. So right now I'm the speaker on morning announcements, so you want to make sure that you are focused up on the screen. So take the next couple of seconds to get yourself ready, ending those side conversations and focusing up on the screen. So we just talked about actively listening to the speaker, but we've got 4 other Fairview Fives that we want to make sure that we're following today. And scholars, for you to finish your week strong here in the Eagle's Nest and make sure that you're finishing the year 2021 strong, following these 5 things, right? Keeping your hands and feet to yourself. That needs no explanation. Just do it. Number 3, cleaning up your area. Make sure after breakfast, after lunch, when you're coming back in from recess, that you are cleaning up your area, right? Just picking up anything that you may have dropped. It's always a good thing, too, if we want to keep our school community clean. If you see a piece of trash and you're like, hey, I mean, that's not mine, but I'm going to pick it up and throw it away anyways. That is a great scholarly thing to do. So please help us out with that. Number 4, being kind to others with our words and actions. That doesn't need much explanation either, but it's something that we want to make sure that we're doing each and every day. This is one of the Fairview Fives that separates us from other scholars in High Point and in Greensboro, making sure that we are being kind to others, uplifting those around us, right? I know sometimes we don't say the nicest things in the world, but guess what? We can be forgiven and keep it moving, but make sure that you're learning from that and making sure that you're uplifting those around you. Hey, my mama always told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it, right? So I'm pretty sure you've probably heard that as well. Number 5, do your best. I'm asking you to do your best this week, scholars. Finish the week strong. That's what we want to do here in the Eagle's Nest. A couple daily reminders. You got a Class Dojo store today. It is coming, so you'll get to go spend your hard-earned points today, making sure that you're wearing your one card around your neck at all times, and make sure that that mask is on over your mouth and nose at this time as well to keep us healthy and safe. So are you going to be a Scholar of the Week this week? I will tell you, if you become a Scholar of the Week this week, you're going in the history books because you will be one of the last scholars in the year of 2021 to be a Scholar of the Week. So I'm excited about that. So what can you do to be a Scholar of the Week? And then who is going to be our next level champion? So if you win the cafeteria belt, it's 2nd grade this week. Miss Miller's class is holding it down, and all of 2nd grade will be in the cafeteria if they choose to do so this week. So if your grade level or class wins this week, then the week we get back from break, then you will be in the cafeteria. So look for that, and also make sure that you are working in the hallway to do great things, especially scholars as you're heading down to the Class Dojo Scholar Dollar store. Make sure that you're in line, your voice level 0, you're waiting for your teacher and Miss Green to let you in to go through what you got to do. If you're not going in to the Class Dojo store, then you are lined up outside in the hallway, voice level 0, waiting to keep it moving. There are other classes that are doing things, so you want to make sure that you are voice level 0 in the hallway at all times. Thank you for that, scholars. All right, teachers, let's get ready on our keyboards this morning. How about a riddle for you this morning? Let me pull up the chat box and let me ask you a quick question. What kind of cup doesn't hold water? I will accept 2 answers this morning. What kind of cup doesn't hold water? Now, you could say Pepsi, you could say water, you could say sweet tea. You could really say whatever you'd like, but for the sake of this, we will say water. Oh, Miss Winley nailed it. All right, Miss Winley nailed it. Cupcake is, well, I guess Reese cup could, well, we're going to stick with cupcake. Oh, peanut butter cup, I like it. So Miss Winley nailed it this morning. Cupcake is correct. The other cup that doesn't hold water is a hiccup. Come on now. You like that one. All right, got one more for you. What has legs but doesn't walk? What has legs but doesn't walk? Let's see if Miss Winley's going to go 2 for 2 today. Oh, Miss Self nailed it. She got the table. Miss Morgan in there with table. Rogers with table. Mr. Newell with table. Oh, Miss Winley with clock. Okay, Miss Reynolds with table. Miss Kelly with table. It is a table, right? Has legs, but it doesn't walk, but technically a chair as well. So I like that. Good stuff this morning. So, hey, this time of year, we're talking about December. Everybody knows what's in December. Some people celebrate Christmas, some don't, but regardless, if you celebrate Christmas or not, I know you see these things around, right? You see holiday lights and you see trees everywhere, right? They're just everywhere during this time of year. Where you're at Walmart, whether you're at Publix, whether you're on the sides or at churches, you can go pick up trees, all these things, they're everywhere. Well, today I want to talk about holiday lights. And throughout this whole week, I want to give you maybe a couple of things that you never knew, either about trees or about holiday lights, because I thought some of this stuff was fascinating. So it wasn't that just Christmas lights or holiday lights just came out of the blue and, oh, here you go, here's a holiday light, right? So they were actually invented and created. Do you know who invented the light bulb? I sure hope you do, because he takes credit or gets credit for holiday lights. So check out these holiday light facts today. Thomas Edison. Scholars, maybe you've heard of his name before. There he is right there. Thomas Edison was responsible for the first Christmas light display. And here's why. Because he created the light bulb in the year 1880. Now, hey, we've got lights everywhere now, so we're very spoiled by all of that. It used to just be candlelight, right? Until 1880, when Thomas Edison said, hey, I've got this idea. I'm going to put something and put it in a light, and we're going to create electricity and make it happen. So he is technically the creator of Christmas lights, right? So check this out. So once Christmas lights came around or holiday lights came around, because you can put lights out for any season, but most of the time we see them on like Christmas trees. But check this guy out. This is the President of the United States. Not right now. Benjamin Harrison. He was the first president to have a Christmas tree in the White House. So sometimes we think to ourselves, oh, okay, well, we probably know who George Washington was. He probably had a Christmas tree. No, he didn't. The first Christmas tree was in 1889. That was the first Christmas tree in the White House, right, in 1889. So check this out. So you're probably like, oh, well, I'm sure President Benjamin Harrison probably had lights on his tree, right? No, he did not. He did not have lights on his tree. The first president that had lights on their tree was this guy. His name was Grover Cleveland. Look at him. Look at that jacket. Grover Cleveland was the first president to have a Christmas tree decked out in electric bulbs in 1895. So if you take a look, the first Christmas tree was in 1889. That means for the next, 5, 6 years, that tree was just blank, right? You got to put some lights on there. So the electric bulbs went on a tree for the first time in the White House in 1895. So I'm looking forward to a couple of fast facts from you this week. Check this out. Here's what we're going to get to learn this week. How much do lights cost when they first came out? Because now you can go to Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree. You can buy some lights for a fairly reasonable price. But in the 1800s and 1900s, no, you could not. So we'll talk about that. Who helped make those things popular? Were they safe? What's the record for the most lights on a house? And I'm going to show you that house too. How long do you leave lights up for? That's a debate that continues to go on today. And can you recycle Christmas lights? Or when you're done with lights, can you recycle them? So we're going to talk about those things this week. I'm looking forward to diving in. You didn't think we were going to talk this much about lights, did you? But we are. But hey, we got 5 days left until winter break. And so we want to make sure, scholars, that we are doing everything we can to finish our week strong and to make sure that we're finishing out our school year strong here in the Eagles Nest. 5 days. I want you to be honest. I want you to help others. I want you to uplift someone and believe in yourself by following those Fairview 5. I hope that you have a fantastic day today. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today at 7:38. It's time to get after it. Make sure that you're having an excellent day and making today great, and be great, because you are great.